Anaya Patel stood in her sleek New York apartment, the skyline stretching like a canvas of opportunity before her. She had carved out a successful life as a marketing executive, navigating the concrete jungle with the same confidence that had fueled her ascent. But when the invitation arrived for her cousin's wedding in India, a pang of nostalgia struck deep. "Anaya, you're really going?" her colleague Jess asked, eyeing the ornate envelope in Anaya's hands. "It's been years since I visited," Anaya replied, tracing her finger over the intricate design. "Family is important. And it's a wedding." "Those are always fun," Jess chirped, though Anaya felt a mix of excitement and trepidation. A trip back home meant facing memories she had long buried. Stepping off the plane, Anaya was enveloped by the familiar scent of spices and the warm, humid air of Mumbai. The cacophony of voices and honking horns pulled at her heartstrings, igniting long-dormant memories of her childhood. The chaos felt alive, vibrant, a stark contrast to her structured life in America. As she made her way to her family's home, the bustling streets ignited a whirlwind of emotions. She recalled her grandmother's tales of their ancestors, stories of resilience and tradition interwoven with humor and love. The Patel family was a tapestry of vibrant colors, and she was ready to reconnect. The days leading up to the wedding were a flurry of activity. Anaya helped her aunt with decorations, picking out flowers in colors that represented not just the family but their culture. Each moment was filled with laughter and stories that felt both foreign and familiar. At a pre-wedding ceremony, her mother pulled her aside. "You know, Anaya, your great-grandmother was quite the character," she said, a twinkle in her eye. "She ran away to marry your great-grandfather, defying her family. They say love conquers all, but it didn't come easy." Intrigued, Anaya pressed for more. "Tell me everything." The wedding day arrived, a spectacular event that drew relatives from across the globe. The festivities were breathtaking, with vibrant attire and laughter echoing through the air. Amidst the celebrations, Anaya found herself wandering the old family home, drawn to the attic where her parents had told her many stories began. As she sifted through dusty boxes, she uncovered letters, photographs, and heirlooms, each piece revealing a fragment of her family's history. One letter, yellowed with age, detailed her great-grandmother's journey from a small village to the bustling city, filled with dreams and heartaches. "Why didn't anyone tell me this before?" she mused aloud. The following day, Anaya visited her great-grandmother's village, a lush expanse of greenery and tradition, where the air buzzed with the simplicity of life untouched by time. The villagers welcomed her warmly, intrigued by the NRI who had come to uncover her roots. An elderly woman, who remembered Anaya's family, recounted tales of her great-grandmother's bravery and spirit. "She brought the village together," she said, her eyes twinkling. "Her love for your great-grandfather knew no bounds." Anaya felt a surge of pride swell within her, connecting her to a lineage that had faced adversity with courage. Back at the wedding, Anaya's newfound knowledge gave her a deeper appreciation for the familial bonds that surrounded her. She shared her discoveries with her cousins, recounting the tales of their ancestors. They laughed and wept together, forming a bridge between their past and present. That night, under a canopy of stars, Anaya spoke to her grandmother, who shared more about the challenges their family faced. "We've all made sacrifices for love and family," her grandmother said, her voice soft yet firm. As the wedding festivities continued, Anaya reflected on her own life choices. The fast-paced corporate world felt distant from the warmth of family and the richness of culture she had rediscovered. She began to question what success truly meant to her. The following week, Anaya visited the local marketplace, absorbing the vibrant colors, sounds, and scents. Here, she felt an undeniable connection to her heritage. Inspired, she sketched ideas for a marketing campaign that celebrated traditional Indian craftsmanship. Maybe it's time to bridge my two worlds, she thought. The final days of the wedding flew by, but the memories etched in Anaya's heart lingered. With each shared story and laughter, she felt her identity reshaping. Her family encouraged her to embrace her roots more fully, emphasizing that her success in America didn't have to erase her heritage. With a heavy heart, Anaya prepared to return to New York, but she was determined to make a change. She wanted to honor her family's legacy by integrating her newfound appreciation for her culture into her life. Back in New York, Anaya felt different. The city buzzed with activity, yet she saw it through a new lens. She started small, introducing Indian art and culture to her workplace, organizing events celebrating diversity. She connected with local artisans, promoting their work through her campaigns. Her colleagues were intrigued, and her efforts sparked conversations about cultural heritage, leading to an initiative that highlighted minority-owned businesses. Months later, Anaya returned to India, this time not just for a wedding but to initiate a project that would support artisans in her ancestral village. With the help of her family, she organized workshops, creating a bridge between tradition and modern business practices. As she stood amidst the colors and textures of handcrafted goods, Anaya realized she was fulfilling her great-grandmother's legacy, empowering others while staying true to her roots. Anaya's journey of self-discovery was ongoing. Each visit to India deepened her connection to her heritage, while her life in America flourished with purpose. She learned that the stories of her ancestors were not just history, they were a guiding force, shaping her identity and igniting a passion to uplift her community. Reconnecting with her roots had transformed her in ways she could never have imagined. Anaya Patel was no longer just a successful marketing executive, she was a proud ambassador of her culture, weaving the threads of her family's past into the fabric of her future.